Hi, I'm Yvonne Conti O'Brien, and I'm the owner of Red Rooster Cookie Jar. And we are a small hometown bakery that makes everything from scratch, hand stirred, and baked with a whole lot of love. We're different because there's no one like us around here. There's no bakeries within 40 minutes away on either side, but that's not the only difference. The difference is that we have a cookie of the week. We have something different and new and unique every single week. I have over 100 recipes. I have to rotate them. And I get inspiration from somebody that might ask me to make something with a certain ingredient. Or I might see a magazine with some kind of an alcohol drink in there, and I'm like, I can make a cookie out of that. The reason that I came to the organization was, in all honesty, I had never heard of it before, but when I was working with my real estate agent, Glenn, he was the one that suggested it to me, and he strongly suggested it. I actually thought that he was friends with Jamie at first because he seemed to know everything about it, and I am just so grateful to him that he suggested it because I didn't know where I was going to get the help. And I knew that I needed help, and I knew that I was going to get from A to C, but I needed that B to get me from one point to the other. How the SBDC has helped me business-wise is from reading the lease through with me and explaining all that legalese that I didn't understand, helping me with the permits, the filing for the FDA, filing with the Department of Agriculture, all the permits that had to do with this building and everything in between, going over the projections, going over the business plan, definitely not in that order, but everything from A to Z, you name it business-wise, Jamie has helped me through the whole process. My personal experience with the SBDC is one of hugs and laughter and smiles and eating cookies and eating treats and more hugs and more smiles. You would think that the organization would be kind of scary, and honestly I was a little scared at first. I didn't know really what I was walking into, but then Jamie and I just became friends, and every time we see each other we hug and we go out to lunch and we laugh and we joke. And it just made things so much easier for me, so much easier to understand because I knew that I could trust her, and I knew that she was going to help me, she was going to get me through, she was going to have my back. And when I think of where I would have been, I would not be sitting here right now, and I would not be doing this video at all, or even in my shop right now if it wasn't for their help. The changes that I've seen since working with the organization is that right from the very beginning when we had our grand opening, we were 3 deep in this storefront, and then we had a line out the door. And we actually had to stop the grand opening shopping part to do the ribbon cutting, and then we had another line off the door. It was fabulous. And even at Christmas, we were selling out days in a row. The community has accepted us. We have all of these neighbors that come in from walking down the street, the church behind us, all these people coming from the neighborhood. Definitely the businesses across the street come over every day and get snacks either in the morning or definitely that slump in the afternoon. But just selling out all the time and having a constant flow of customers coming through the door, it's just been wonderful. The SBDC helped me so much in that when I was working out of my home, I was very limited, especially limited in the space that I had. Before production and after production. So being able to get a commercial space has helped me not only grow our customer base, but also to grow our products and the items that we can offer to all of our customers. If I didn't have this commercial space and their help, I would have never been able to foresee all of this awesome stuff happening to us. If I had to use one word for working with the SBDC, believe it or not, it would be welcoming, because you actually feel like you're part of their family, and there's no way that your family is going to let you fail. So they're not going to let you fail. They're going to be behind you. They're going to help you 100%. None of this would have been possible without Jeannie Mead, and how wonderful she's been to me, and how much of a friend she has been to me, what she means to me in my heart, and that I will always, always be grateful for everything that she's done for me. So thank you, Jamie.